basically. And that's a hard thing to reckon with and reconcile.
Yeah, because listen, two boxers should get ultimate respect from the fans, from their opponents when they step through them ropes, because it's a difficult thing to do. But I know what's at stake for these guys, because there is, you know, a lot of social media surrounding these guys. They're going to be getting a lot of stick, you know, on social media, so it's going to be difficult for them. They've got to win. The stakes are really high.
What was one of your most pressured situations as a boxer? Anything like on this scale?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, when I was boxing, you know, for the European title was a massive pressure for me. I was only a young kid. I wasn't expected to win. I was going in the ring as a big underdog, and I pulled it off. That was a big bit of pressure on my shoulders before they get in the ring. I think that's what Deji was trying to do, going into Jake Paul's gym. He was trying to play the mind games, trying to get inside his head. You know, they had a big tussle and he left. Did it work? I'm not sure it did, if I'm honest, because it never quite worked out. But fighters do that. They try and get the fight won before they step through the ropes.
So is it that mental, though? Is it that mental? Because, I mean,
absolutely.
I think, you know, from the surface, people are going to watch a boxing match and think like, oh, well, just go in there, hit the guy harder, win. And obviously there's so much more to it than that.
No, listen, there's a lot of tactics, a lot of tactics involved. There's a fight plan. They go in there. If fight plan A doesn't work, they've got to have a plan B. You know, it's all about the mind games. You know, I don't know if you've heard the expression before when they say it's 80% mental, 20% physical.
Really?
Well, that's exactly it. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen.
I wouldn't go to the gym then. I'd be like, I'm just going to play mind games.
So let's tell you what's going on here with these guys. They've got 6 3-minute rounds. So KSI's boxed once before. Logan's never boxed before. You know, he's got some combat sport back history, but he's never boxed before.
Yeah.
They're doing 6 threes. That is so difficult.
That's long,
so
right?
That is so long.
Celebrity stuff, right?
That is so long. So once all the physical stuff's been done, it's all about the mental strength.
Yeah.
Second half of the fight, they're going to have to push on. They're going to be doubting themselves. They're going to be asking themselves why they're here, why they're doing it. So it's all about the guy that can bite on his gum shield, and that's all the mind games and the mental strength.
Right.
So,
right. Okay. So, I mean, I'm super hyped about this. I have no idea how this thing's going to go. We actually have a little trailer for you, which is Deji versus Jake, which has actually turned into more drama than KSI versus Logan. So let's find out what's happened.
You want to box me now?
You brought yourself into this. I'm sitting here and I'm challenging you, cuz.
You're challenging me.
I fight you, you train however long you want, and Logan fights KSI.
It all happened in LA when this bitch refused to fight my brother, so I had to step in. I had to step in and fight you myself, because you're a bitch.
This ain't no game, dog. When you're knocked out on the canvas and your family's watching you, welcome to relevancy, bitch.
All right, enough's enough, lads. I'm still.
The night before, you're going to be awake. You're going to be shaking.
That's what you think, man.
You're going to be getting into the ring, pissing yourself.
I'm so excited for this fight. August 25th is going to be the best.
I'm going to run this time.
So, yeah, an awful lot has happened. How much do you think it's going to throw the brothers for, like, you know, KSI and Logan Paul if one of their brothers loses beforehand? Do you think it's going to really mess them up?
I think there's a lot of pressure on their shoulders. Yeah, I think that the first fight's going to count for a lot. I think that Deji's going in there. He believes he's going to win. I've been speaking to him in the build-up, not just this week, but, you know, for the last couple of months now. And Jake Paul's really up for it as well. So, listen, every one of those guys believes they're going to win. And will it affect KSI or Logan if the brother loses? You know, that's a difficult one. I'm not sure. I think that they might just have their own minds on their own game, but obviously the brothers want to win and they want their brothers to win. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect them. That could play a part.
Because, I mean, you were talking before a little bit about having, you know, plan A and plan B and plan C. So I guess, like, in their head,
both fights going in are quite even. Who's going to win? I'm not sure.
You haven't put a cheeky bet on?
I haven't put a cheeky bet on you.
No, I haven't. Okay, right, we have got another trailer for you for the main act, which is KSI versus Logan Paul. Let's find out what's been happening.
Your winner, KSI! Oh, wait, see, man's got this belt right now.
come get it. Logan Paul, do you want some, bro? I'm ready, yo.
Yo, you want to be fighting me right now? Came here to close the deal? Okay. Let's close the deal, all right? Logan Paul versus KSI August 25th.
Who's ready for the biggest internet event in history?
Can't wait to punch you right in your stupid smug face.
Your winner, KSI.
Wow. I mean, if you weren't already super hype, you're absolutely mega hype right now. So next up is our first undercard, which is Drizzy Jeremy versus Halal Ham. Now, these guys only joined the ticket very, very late. They've only had like a month to train. Yeah. I mean, are we actually going to see a good fight? Can you learn anything in a month?
I think the undercard's really good, actually. I mean, at what technical ability they're at, yeah. I'm not sure. You know, as you rightly said, some of them have only been training a few weeks. I know they've all taken this seriously now. Well, they're all staying in my hotel, so I've had a chance to speak to them individually. Okay. They're all really up for it, and when two guys are really up for it, you're going to get a good fight. What sort of technical ability we got? I heard some are really good, some maybe not so good, but you can guarantee good fights.
It's just going to be some good. It's going to be a lovely time we're going to have this evening, Spencer.
Absolutely.
I think all round. Okay, so I think we should kick off with our first fight. We're going to chuck over to our casters now. That's True Geordie, Lawrence McKellar, and wow, Joe Weller is back after being hit in the face by JJ a few times last time. Let's see how he's doing.
Joe Weller gets a wow, ladies and gentlemen. Am I not wow? Quite honestly, I've moved up in the world since the last one. I think I deserve a wow.
Pretty wow, yeah.
True Geordie, yes. And we're doing KSI v Logan Paul today, lads. Good 4.5 hours. Hope you've had some snacks, get everything ready, because we're on now. Joe.
Ready to rumble,
Last time you were the main event, but you actually thought of all of this. Like you were the brainchild of all of this. I remember you sending me footage of you and Theo. Right, I'm watching it on my laptop, commentating in my phone. Oh my God, Joe! Literally, it was you in an empty gym, me commentating on my phone. Now look, it's the Manchester Arena, mate.
It's crazy.
This is where it's gone to.
It has come a long way, to say the least. I mean, obviously, yeah, like where it started, just having the idea of just doing a random boxing match.
Where were you when you thought of that? Can you remember?
I don't know, I think it was while I was watching. I mean, I must have just been inspired through Anthony Joshua or something like that. Yeah. But it was just, I thought, yeah, me and Theo, let's do a boxing video. That's all it was going to be. And one thing led to another.
Took off
and here
now.
We are.
People are getting rich off your idea. You should be asking for a cut.
Where's that commission? You know what I mean? But, oh, well.
Oh, God. Lawrence, yeah, we did the last one. We had ringside seats for Weller versus KSI. Yeah. It was quite emotional. Hopefully I've learned a bit from that one, because I was a little bit emotional during that one. Did you watch that back?
Mate, I saw it. I was literally like, I mean, I felt it with you. Like, honestly, you feel your emotions. Do you know what I mean?
There was a point, right? I'm not even lying, where obviously we could take the microphone away from us. We're mic'd up fully now, so we can't do that this time.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need to start throwing punches.
Do something.
I'm happy. Mate, you're safe and sound this time. There's no happening to this chin today, lad. I tell you.
You know, though, what is going through a lot of people's minds out there tonight, Joe, and so do you, Geordie, because you know what it's like to have a friend in the ring who's going to get repeatedly hit, and basically the other guy wants to knock him out. That's the goal tonight. I think that we can't understate that enough. People are looking to knock each other out.
That's the difference, obviously, between, like, a lot of people have been comparing real boxing to this. Some people are quite bitter about this event. It's taken away from real boxers. I think real boxers should take some inspiration from this, of what you can create when people care about you as a personality. So many boxers, they've got a lineal mindset of was just going to get where I am on boxing ability. Absolutely. Well, clearly, these lads are going to do very well out of this event because people care about them. So, if anything, and not only that, can I just say, these lads are going to do very well out of this event because people care about them. So, if anything, and not only that, can I just say, these lads are going to do very well out of this event because people care about them. So, if anything, and not only that, can I just say,
Your winner.
These guys have been.
You know that this is the biggest event in internet history. We're going to see lads who you might not have heard of before surprise you.
Yeah.
And that's going to be exciting because I think in this list of names we've got in front of us, one person is going to shine tonight that you weren't expecting, and that's going to be fun. And there are some legit, there's an amateur MMA fighter on there, there's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt on there. There are people who generally are combat fans.
And as this undercard goes on, obviously leading down to the main event, we're seeing more and more and more talent, more and more time spent training. There's some grudge matches in there, aren't there? Yeah. And it's comparable to the way that you felt with JJ, obviously, last time, Joe, because people like Anisong Gibb and Jay Swingler.
I think like naturally what happens, like even if there's
Dude, I'm literally going to put the fight right now.
Or whatever beforehand.
This is going to be the fight. I'm going to put it right now.
I want to beat you, and the other guy's saying I want to beat you. That's a beef in itself.
It sort of mentally creates.
Look. There's a link, guys. There's a link.
Like we're seeing, especially
there's a link to the fight. That's my other channel, guys. Go check it out.
It's making them turn a bit.
There's a link to the fight, guys. I'll be in there as well. I'll be commenting.
That's the one that.
Yes, I remember all you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, man, make sure to hit that like, smash that like button, man.
And some of those, that's when it points parents might be watching go, like, because these are going to be quite violent, I think, these two lads. They're playing for keeps. Jay Swingler has come out and said, I'm putting 3 businesses on hold for this.
It doesn't let me open it. Well, try putting it in YouTube. Try putting it, like, copy the link and put it in YouTube. You guys have to copy it.
JJ in the Can't Lose documentary, which I thought was very good. And you see that the lad's relentless. It's non-stop pressure. He's not going to give you time to pick him off. We're going to see someone who's just come into.
Alright, guys, I'll be putting the fight right now, guys. Give me a minute, man. Everybody that's watching right now, I will be putting the fight right now. It's unlisted. You guys got a private link. So, if you guys want the fight, you guys. Alright, guys, I'll be putting the fight right now, guys. Give me a minute, man. Everybody that's watching right now, I will be putting the fight right now. It's unlisted. You guys got a private link. Alright, give me a minute, man. Give me a minute. Let me go to the KSI. Let me go back to my other account. Let me go back to my other account, guys. I got you guys with the fight, man. We got this. We got this. We got this. Make sure to share the link out there, guys. Make sure to share the link with your friends. KSI. My other account, guys. I got you guys with the fight, man. Alright, man. Alright, man. Alright, man. Here we go.
On our notes here, it says he was meant to fight Ramel from TGF Pro. He was meant to fight Halal Ham. These guys are much more paired up than they were last time.
The fight is on. Look, I'm literally streaming the fight. Look, I'm literally streaming it.
To get in the ring.
Look,
and maybe Joe
right
didn't realize what they were in for.
Go ahead, guys. Go to the link. I sent the link. If you guys scroll up a bit, you guys will see the link. Click on that link. Copy it. Paste it. Do whatever you got to do. Go into Safari. Go anywhere. The link is up. Keep scrolling up in the comments. You will see the link. Subscribe to my channel right now if you guys want more content like this. I do a lot of giveaways on my channel. So if you guys are wondering what kind of giveaways I do a whole bunch of giveaways, man. PSN codes, Xbox. You know, I am legit, man. People don't think I'm legit, but for real. Go to my link. I have 25 people watching the thing right now. So Troll, put it in the bio. We can't copy it. Alright, bro, I got you. Put it in the bio. Let me actually open it up on my laptop. Let me turn up my laptop right now, because I don't want to, because there's like 22 people watching the stream right now on here, and I don't want to interfere with their watching. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go on my laptop. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the description.
sure. But if ever there was a
Or
cushy number,
can you change the quality?
with Haribo.
The quality.
I'm
Oh,
sure
it's on HD, bro. It's literally HD. Well, the one the thing that I'm streaming is HD right now.
I've seen him spar.
Oh yeah, that I can't change the quality, bro. That's just my phone right now. I'm streaming my phone. Like I'm streaming my phone because I have to use my laptop and my computer to stream the fight. So if you guys want to watch the fight, you guys gotta go to it. Give me a minute. I know you guys can't open it. What you guys need to do is copy the link, okay? It'll be in the description. So what you guys gotta do is copy the link. Once you guys copy the link, paste it in Safari. So if you guys got a phone, you guys gotta go to Safari. So like if you have an iPhone, go to Safari, paste it in there, and then search it up, and it should pop with the video. If you do not got Safari, go to Google. Or go to Google Chrome on your phone or something like that if you have an Android. Paste it in there, and you will be able to watch the fight. I do have the link, bro. It is up. It is up. Keep scrolling up. I'll post it right now. I'll post it right now. I'll post it right now. I'm live on my other channel. It's private. The link is private, so they won't take it down. I got you guys.
His whole channel's
Whoa! My phone. Oh my god. Oh my lord. God damn, I look big. All right. What? I got you guys with the fight. Well, we got 40 people in here, bro. That's tough.
The fact that someone can mentally break down a fight can make a huge difference when they step in the ring because they can rationalize things. It makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think that come the main events, when I was talking to Logan Paul on the True Geordie podcast.
Huge podcast, really well shot as well. Really well shot.
He did say, I've been watching fighting for years, and he started dropping names of MMA fighters and such. And that gave me a little bit more confidence that this wasn't just a one-off for him, as well as the amateur wrestling background that he's got. And he's saying, look, I understand how fights work. And I think it's fair to say that Logan was probably more of a fight fan than JJ was before JJ took on boxing.
Though JJ, I'm told, is a very quick learner.
It seems that way.
He's picked up a lot in a very short space of time, and I think that's what's exciting, is we're going to see how much JJ's come on as a fighter since he beat you, Joe.
100%. I mean, like, the confidence he must have taken from the fact that he went from doing nothing exercise related, turning his life around, winning in front of everyone against, you know, a lot of people were writing him off, and he did it. I think, you know, ability aside, the confidence and belief that would have given him.
There's something to be said though about, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but potentially overly confident, because you win a fight, you're on top of the world, you're gassed up, you can't help but feel that way. He must have felt like the world champion.
Of course, I mean, and we can't forget, like, he didn't beat a world champion, he beat this Dosser. Do you know what I mean? Like,
don't put yourself down, lad.
No, but it's in, you know what I mean? It's not exactly like, it's nothing extraordinary.
So
but
you yourself would admit, you think Logan Paul is going to be a harder task for him?
Oh, 100%. Like, I look at it like this. Like, if someone said, right, Joe, you've either got to fight or spar JJ or spar Logan, like, I would feel a lot more happier sparring JJ. I don't want to go near Logan, personally.
Is it better the devil you know, though, for you?
No, I'm saying before. I mean, I just see, the way I see Logan, the aggression, the power, he is a fighter through and through. Before this YouTube thing, like, that's what would intimidate me. Do you know?
I remember some of the first Logan videos I seen, where he'd had confrontations with people in the street.
Yeah.
And guys getting out their car, screaming in his face. His heart rate never seemed to raise a beat. Like, he just looked like, what? What are you going to, like...
He's a wrestler.
Yeah. And that, I think he was top 5 Ohio State Division I wrestler. And...
straight from the horse's mouth.
He comes grinding. Like, that wrestling background is day to day, going one-on-one. You just can't get that in a couple of months, that experience that he's going to have. And even though it's a different sport, that must help him in this situation.
And throughout the night, as you build up to the big fight, you're going to find out more and more and more about these guys. You sat down for hours with some of them. Only some of it went out, obviously, but you sat down for hours with Logan Paul, hours with JJ as well, and you know these guys behind the scenes anyway. But the top of the card tonight is going to be kicking off in just a couple of minutes. Jizzy Jeremy versus Halal Ham, or Call Me Ham.
Ham has... I've seen some of his pictures from his boxing days.
How's he looking?
This guy...
Don't move the Harry.
I want to say this in a nice way, because he'll watch this, but he was in a really good shape back in the day, and he took boxing quite seriously. Obviously, I think he's become a YouTuber, and with YouTube, it comes a lifestyle that it's not always the best thing for your body.
There's a lot of sitting around editing. I don't understand how you look the way you do, Joe. It's incredible.
But, I mean, some people have got more time on their hands than others, Lawrence.
Obviously so.
to be fair, I think that experience with him has got to help him. And he said his best sporting memory here, he was made captain of his school cricket team, but he couldn't play cricket. He was just from... I can't read that.
You can't read the rest of that. That's unfortunate.
He makes a lot of jokes that we're not going to be able to read out, but there was a funny joke nonetheless.
He is a controversial comedian.
He basically said
Joe, how much do you think personality plays into the way that you box? Like, did you find your personality coming out in your boxing style?
No, and that is the issue, right? I think if these guys allow their big personalities to come through in their boxing, I think that is going to be helpful, because for me, I feel if anything, I limited myself to, no, I've got to be a boxer. I can't be like my outlandish sort of self. Yeah. No, and I feel if anything, that held me back.
Right.
I wasn't as relaxed. I was like very tense.
At the press conference,
you know what I mean?